Okay, so we've finished all that. Let's see where we are. Let me check the war room. See if wait, let's do the Josephine one first because that won't lock us into a
I
romance.
must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
I'll do that right now. I can just go by myself. Yes. Oh wait, I don't want to do this now. I want to do Cassandra's first. Yeah, let me not do this now. I'm going to do Cassandra's first because that also doesn't lock me in. False alarm. In Valroyo, transgressions are suffered and forgiven with flamboyant urgency. What a beautiful sentence. Love that sentence. Oh, hello, 5 people. Look at that. So if anybody sees anything amiss on here, please go ahead and put it on the chat that either the video, the audio, my audio, something is wrong. Please let me know. In fact, why don't I put that here just in case? Okay, enough of that. Now, on to the war room, see if they're done finding Care Oswin.
Any story?
That was quick.
No one.
Done. Search for the hack writer. Wasn't that a scene from Hard in Hightown? Unsavory parallels. Okay, let's go back there. And nope, you're still working on that.
Inquisitor.
Serve any master. What is this? Oh, yes. That's always a good one. Oh, sure.
All right.
You know how to handle mages. Okay. So easy to get Varric's friendship. All you have to do is break open a whole mess of red lyrium
Inquisitor.
and do the hard in Hightown.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can.
Huh.
Strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young man.
Could be. Could be.
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers. Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Okay. Well,
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
let's head there now. Notorious raider trash. Ah. Yay, Isabella. I miss Isabella. What am I? Okay. Definitely. Second sword. Tier 3 shield. And we're good. So, this should be just about unfairly OP at this point.
Care Oswin. Odd that the trail should lead us here. Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
He might simply be a victim as well.
Let's see what lies within.
Nothing like the Ferelden countryside. Chance for hidden blades.
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
Cultists? Why am I not surprised?
This explains why the Seekers might be here. but not the connection to Corypheus.
Okay. 5 extra focus. Goodness.
A seeker. Did they torture him to death? The Promisers will pay for this.
Yes, yes they will. Okay, let's kill everybody outside. Where are you guys? There you go. I can go from here. Oh, nice. Seriously? Why would you do that?
One down!
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, commander of the Red Templars. Does Corypheus not realize the Promisers want the world to end? What use are they to him?
Sounds like they're perfect for each other.
I suppose it does. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with him. We must keep looking.
You sound worried.
I am. The Seekers are my family.
Poor Cassandra. Yep. Am I hitting F? I'm not hitting V. Oh, it's on top there. I can get there from here. Yes, yes I can. Maybe. Nope, the stairs only go one way. That is excellent. Okay, screw that. It's just garbage out there. Nothing like when a video game tells you which way you can go and which way you can't. By breaking damn stairs. Where are you? Goodness me, Cassandra. Order of Fiery Promise. Who the hell is that? It's kind of cool. Has to be whoever. Someone related to Ban Lauren somewhere along the way. Rated 16 Seeker Shield? Nah. Into the valuables with you. Oh no.
Daniel! Daniel! Can you hear me?
Cassandra. It is you. You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
Can a demon be grown inside someone?
Savages. I will tear every last one of them apart.
No. The Lord Seeker.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him. It was a demon, masquerading.
What? How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
Would he really work with these cultists?
I intend to find out.
Wait! Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
Oh, that's crushing.
He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Get there. Some more stuff over here. Here we are. That'll help. Sure bow. Now let's find Lord Seeker Lucius. And there he is. Inquisition Eye.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a man I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
And you're the man who betrayed his own order.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
There's a lot more about that in the Jaws of Hacken DLC.
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help.
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
And this was the right thing.
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Nah, I don't think she's doing that. One shot.
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
These wasted lives.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it.
Nope.
Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this Book of Secrets.
Something up here, right? Ready? Yep. That gold and whatever's in the pot. How's the stream going? 22:05. Okay. Not so bad.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker
I
since
think I
the
screwed
time
up.
of the Old Inquisition.
No, maybe. We'll see.
And now it falls to me.
You all right? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Does the book say it was used for other things?
No. As a Seeker, I looked into abuses. Mages made Tranquil as punishment.
Which is a
What
lot of the plot
finally
of
began
Dragon
the
Age
Mage
2,
Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed.
which is in the book Asunder.
The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the rite, from the beginning.
Why keep that knowledge a secret?
We created the Rite of Tranquility. I told you of my vigil, the months I spent emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
If anyone can rebuild them into something worthwhile, you can.
But are they worth rebuilding?
You could make them worth it.
I will think on your words. Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
I must have about 1 billion approval. I don't think Cassandra's ever disapproved. But maybe once. There's like got like one slightly disapproves. Now let's go meet Josephine in Val Royeaux. And then we will save. No, it's Black Emporium. Here's Val Royeaux. Then we will save and see where we are, because
What is a seeker of truth exactly?
A sort of Templar, I suppose. Why do you ask?
Everyone's talking about the one in the Inquisition. I thought maybe she was a guardsman.
Lady Cassandra is more than that. I've met her.
yeah, she is.
I read Leliana's report. Her people infiltrated the League of Assassins targeting you. The contract on your life has been destroyed. You should be safe now.
And thus we outwit the House of Repose.
Should we have waited for an assassin to sneak through instead?
I've no doubt that the guild was staffed by vicious men and women, Inquisitor. It's simply... Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer.
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
How did you go from being a wandering singer to an ambassador?
In a very sad fashion. During
Poor
one
Josephine.
particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
You've drawn a clear enough picture.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
From bard to diplomat is quite a change in direction.
I was headed down that path for some time already. That night merely crystallized it. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Such a gracious woman deserves nothing less.
Such talk. I'm quite overcome.
Should I stop?
Oh, no. I mean, yes. I meant... No, I don't... Well, if you meant to draw a blush to my cheeks, you've completely succeeded. Let's return to Skyhold before anyone notices.
Okay, and I'm, what, 250 away. Now, let's go back to Skyhold. Save. $25.41. Okay, write that down. I'm never good at multiple save games, so let's just write this down. 25.41. Okay, so that way if this all goes to hell, we can go back to this point. Now, this may have tripped Cassandra Romance. This may have tripped the Cassandra Jealousy. Cassandra Romance.
I was hoping we could speak privately.
Are we not?
Right. Of course we are. The flirting. With me. I've noticed it. Unless it is my imagination, which is entirely possible.
If it makes you uncomfortable, I can stop.
You cannot court me if that's your intention. It's impossible.
Why is it impossible exactly?
That should be obvious.
Well, it isn't obvious to me.
You intend to properly court me? You of all people?
Is that what you want?
No. I take it back. That is what I want. I want a man who sweeps me off my feet, who gives me flowers and reads me poetry by candlelight. I want the ideal. You are the Inquisitor and the Herald of Andraste. You cannot be that man.
Oof.
I didn't expect you to feel this way.
I know what you see. I am a warrior. I am blunt and difficult and self-righteous. But my heart lies beneath all that. It yearns for these things I cannot have. If you cannot see that, then desist. What enamors you is but the surface.
I can be that man, Cassandra.
The world hinges on our actions. We face death at every turn, Inquisitor.
That doesn't change how I feel.
It changes everything.
The ideal romance. Okay, so where am I? I'm up here.
Fertile ground, even here. This hold has everything.
Okay. I'll deal with that later. Three more of those, and I'm at the next level.
Inquisitor? What did Sir Blackwall say?
He says so long as we only threaten the Warden's right of conscription without invoking it.
Please, thank him for me. It is useful to slip into negotiations now and then. Yes?
Oh, wait.
Tell me about the Montilliers.
Well, my parents are alive and in good health. They live in our estate in Antiva City. Of my 4 siblings, most attend to the running of the family vineyards. That reminds me, I must ask someone to make sure Yvette attends the spring reception at the palace. My youngest sister has no head for social engagements.
Why are you overseeing your siblings' social lives?
It's Antivan custom. After a certain age, the heir apparent runs the family's estate to prove they're worthy of succession. If you're unfit for the task, the heads of the house, usually one's parents, may decree a new heir.
Can you run your family's business and be the Inquisition's ambassador?
I won't let it interfere with the quality of my work for the Inquisition, I assure you. But managing the estate is my duty. As much work as it is, I will not shirk it.
Is running your family's estate that important to you?
I'm responsible for their welfare. A Montillier never shuns their familial duty. Taxing as those duties can sometimes be.
I think you're too finicky to give those responsibilities to the rest of your family.
You don't know them. But Lorien in charge, or Antoine, or Yvette? No, truly. It must be me.
You and Leliana appear to know each other.
We met... let me think. We met the last few years of my schooling, but we became friends after I became ambassador to Olay. It seems terrifyingly long ago now.
How exactly did you and Leliana reconnect in the Inquisition?
I discovered my family had been overcharging a merchant we traded with for months. Our name carries a great deal of trust in Antiva. I spent weeks arranging a string of favors as suitable recompense. Apparently satisfied, the merchant extended me an invitation to her estate. Leliana greeted me in place of the merchant.
I assume the entire problem was some form of trial.
You assume correctly. Leliana claimed she needed someone of painful integrity for the Inquisition. I accepted, once she finally explained what it was.
Do you remain close?
Yes, but she's grown so much more distant than the outgoing woman I met in Valroyo. Leliana used to wander the Orlesian courts, singing the sweetest songs, charming the greatest wits.
That's the way she was
Now
in
she
Origins.
collects secrets and takes risks that would make empires tremble. I worry, but she will not hear it.
Does Leliana confide in you?
She enjoys revisiting our more disastrous adventures. Leliana used to concoct the most ridiculous plans. Run if you ever see her with a twine ball, a measuring stick, and a handkerchief.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Okay, so I may well have ended things with Josephine. So let me take care of this. Get the candles. Get the flowers. I'll get the flowers first.
Inquisitor.
So those are right here. I think.
Complete. Well, how about that?
Wait.
Honored, Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhall. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish one,
Okay.
and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Okay, never mind. He said complete. I thought like maybe he got a.
Inquisitor, Elan Vimar. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. I intend to carry on the work of my esteemed colleague, Adan. He thought highly of you. You will be missed.
The enemy took a toll at Haven. It's an unfortunate loss.
He'd probably sneer at the sentiment and say, get back to work. So, we shall. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must. Your worship?
Okay.
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
So what did I need? I needed some Dawn Lotus. I don't have any Dawn Lotus seeds. Wow. I know I need some Prophet's Laurel. And then, yep, I can upgrade when I upgrade. Is there a gardener in here? Maybe the gardener's in Valroyo. Giselle. Okay. I guess the gardener's in Valroy.
Another completed work of...
Inquisitor?
whatever they used to call it.
So, go to Valroyo because I need the candle anyway. See if they have anything interesting to say. Oh yes, the gardener is here as well. Yep. Bought. And then the book is in.
Disaster is what it is, and you know it.
Theirs were not the only houses affected by the loss of heaven.
The land is only part. The girl has run off to the Inquisition.
A calling deeper than death to a name.
Ah, that's right.
Good
Run
morrow, Valroyo.
Regard the charlatan. Very happy.
And I am the foyer. Very serious. We begin.
Spirits flail, but we are summoned. Who else for we, cage and prophet?
It is too soon to celebrate. But come now, old affairs. We fight on this side and make cross to meet again.
No need. Triumph and fortuitous reunion. Done. Ah, thank you.
What in the crap was that?
They'll appoint a new divine soon. One who'll make you stand up for us instead of protecting your own.
If you empty out the coffers of the nobility, what do you think will happen when the fighting's done?
I'll squat in your fancy sheets as well.
There we go. Oh yes, gardens.
I don't think they knew just what we needed.
By the Maker, it's the Inquisitor himself. Would you care for a bouquet of flowers, your worship? The roses have been exceptional this season.
Why yes, yes I would.
I was looking for some flowers, in fact.
Indeed. For what occasion, if I may ask?
For a lady friend.
Oh, no simple wildflowers for you then. I have just the thing. I'll send them to Skyhold, in fact. Rare beauties your lady will adore.
Nice. Good job, elf. Now, off to Redcliffe. Ah, there we are. And no, we won't.
Shall we
get
have a
the
look
bottle.
around?
Where is this? I think it's down here. It's the bookstore. Ran into the bookseller already.
The Inquisitor
Yep.
ended the war between the Mages and Templars. Do you think?
Are you mad? Why must you keep talking about it? The mages serve the Inquisition now, and it doesn't sound like they're free any longer. Who would train you if you were a mage? Who would keep you safe?
He's either a mage or he's not. Dwarven bookseller, dwarven bookseller. Nice. Wait. That's not good. Let's get rid of these at least. I need to talk to him.
If I'm a mage, I have to learn how to defend myself
Back
against
again,
demons
eh?
attacking me in my
Wish I
dreams.
could sell you some
Look
books.
around, you stupid boy.
Wish I could sell
The
anyone
demons
some
are already
books.
attacking us out
Sod
here.
it all.
So what happened exactly?
Surfacers happened. It took all my coin for bribes just to find out the damn Templars ambushed my wagon before it got here. Thought I was bringing supplies to the roads. So it's out there, but who knows where.
Any books of poetry in your wagon?
Nice.
Sure. Mages love that stuff. Fat lot of good it does me now.
Find the dwarven bookseller's missing caravan. Seriously? Excellent. More than just a fetch quest. Right there. Now let's pick up someone else. Ah, didn't need to do that. Not right now.
I don't have...
That's what I wanted. Dorian, Blackwall, Vivian. And a bear. And a dead bear. Missed. Nope, not up that way. Oh, hell. Somebody really shooting at me? I guess. That wasn't very bright of them. But at least I leveled up. Hidden blades. Always a favorite. Cool. Okay, now we're on the right track. That's awesome. And a bear. What? You thought this would be easy? Okay, now let's go find a wagon. Is that it? It's around here somewhere. Here's a wagon. And a book of poetry. Cool. Done.
I cannot stop thinking of our earlier discussion. You don't actually intend to go through with courting me, do you?
Is it so unbelievable that I want to?
I suppose not. You just have so much else to occupy your energies.
You let me worry about my energies.
It wasn't a challenge, my lord. You needn't do it simply because I suggested you could not.
I happen to like a challenge.
You enjoy making things complicated, don't you?
That's enough for now.
We shall speak again soon.
Okay, so let me save again. And now we're at 2607.
I would have been merciful with the mail. He made a difficult decision.
He likes them. Truly?
Very much, Lady Ambassador.
It's just butter and sugar. Ferelden taste is so simple.
It's called shortbread. Ferelden's
Yes.
always like shortbread.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Okay, well, I guess I am shut out of that. Maybe. Let's do the Cassandra romance scene, and then go back and see if we're still shut out yet.
Inquisitor.
Is there anything you need?
I'd like to speak with you. In private.
Oh? How private?
There's a grove just outside of Skyhold. Meet me there.
If you're certain.
I am. Trust me. On aching branch do blossoms grow, the wind a hallowed breath. It carries the scent of honeysuckle, sweet as the lover's kiss. It brings the promise of more tomorrows, of sighs and whispered bliss.
You can't be serious.
Yes, yes he is.
I can, and I am.
And that is the poem you chose?
You have a better one in mind?
Carmenum de Amatus. I thought this one was banned. His lips on mine speak words not voiced, a prayer, which travels down my spine like flames that shatter night. His eyes reflect the heaven stars, the Maker's light. My body opens, filled and blessed, my spirit there.
Not merely housed in flesh, but brought to life. Shall we read another?
They will say one of two things about me. That I stood at the Inquisitor's side, his protector and his lover. That it was meant to be. Or they will say I was led from the path of faith by the wiles of a madman.
I don't care what they say. What do you believe?
I believe you are a faithful man. I believe you are part of the Maker's plan. Beyond that, I believe only that you are capable of anything. And it frightens me. I have never known anything like it. I've been with only one other man in my life. A mage, with whom I adventured when I was still very young. He died at the Conclave. I will not let Corypheus win. I will not let him take you from me.
The way you say that, I believe it.
Good.
Okay, that's one of the nicer ones. I like that one. So, save there.
Inquisitor.
Worship. It's good to see you.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Okay, yep. So, so I am locked out of the Josephine romance. I have no idea how to make that work. So I will just watch the damn thing on YouTube because somebody else has figured it out, undoubtedly.
Inquisitor.
See? What did I tell you?
Thank you.
The sight of you warms the heart.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
I was hoping we could spend some time together.
With you? Always.
Yes. So the whole Cassandra is a romantic thing is spot on. Okay, let's see where we are with the war room.
Your worship.
No gossip. Usually you get gossip when you come to the thing there. Tunnels are complete. Our agents slip in and out of Caer Bronach like shadows. The workmen who were digging out the caves discovered some old dwarven items, and they're worth 179 gold. Awesome.
Crestwood has had no further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
Okay. Don Branokovic. Maybe it's realized you're on your way out of the guard, and I'm questioning nobles in the middle of the night wasn't courage in training. The captain wants proof. We bring her proof. Dead magistrate attempts to implicate Varric.
Did you see the message I sent?
In what?
Yes, thank you. Inquisitor.
Doing that. Serve the master is where? There.
Inquisitor.
High place clerks in the Imperial Counting House who are known for their loose tongues. Awesome. I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor. Give my love to Dorian, the poor boy is such a hothouse orchid, he must be wilting in the cold. Magister Mevaris. Resistance.
All right.
And we're good. Okay, so that was hour 15. That's a nice size there. So I'm gonna break. and we'll come back and see where we want to go. I'm not sure I want to do the not sure I want to go straight to Adamant. We might do one of the Orlesian side areas like Emerald Graves or Exalted Plains. Probably Emerald Graves. I like to do that one first. Really pretty scenery. Anyway, so here this is. Save. Save. And we'll be back in a bit.